My name is Michael Shanaberger. I am the reconstruction manager, and I also oversee some marketing with the company. I've been here just over a year, so a year and a month. Came to Hawaii, fell in love with it, and decided to sell everything I owned and take a chance and move here. So I did that and met Andy through Dana online, and flew out here a few times and got to know him and interviewed and took the chance, and I'm glad I did.
My name is Dana Palumbo. I am the office manager here at SERVPRO of Kaliua, and I've been with the company for a little over 2 years. I ended up here because I used to be a claims adjuster with Liberty Mutual, and SERVPRO was on the preferred vendor program. So that's how I met Andy, just out in the field on roofs, and he was always so willing to help and was super easy to work with. Fast forward a few years, and he reached out and asked me to come and be the office manager. So it just worked out perfectly as far as the timing went. It was a perfect time for me to make a transition in careers. And I've not regretted it. I love working with the company.
My name is Billy, and I am the operations manager for SERVPRO. I've been here for 4 years. I've got a long history of a construction background, and one of my buddies actually was working over here at the time some years back. Kind of told me, that Andy had been looking for somebody with a construction background. I kind of just blew it off, because I'd never been to Hawaii before. Never even, honestly, if I didn't start working for Andy, I probably would have never even came to Hawaii. Anyhow, Andy called me one day. I was tired of working in the snow. I was living in Kalispell, Montana. Called me, asked me to come over and work. I came over originally and was putting all the drywall back, all the flooring back. And then we changed things up a little bit. He started subbing that work out and asked me if I'd move to the mitigation side, and the rest is history. I've been here since, just worked my butt off and to be in the position that I'm in now.
So we have 3 project managers in our department. Each of the project managers has their own subcontractors. We have a board that tells us all of our jobs that we have. Construction's fun because it's reactionary. So we have a plan, we have a goal for the day, and it usually gets pulled different directions based on customer needs. So that's probably the biggest thing that I'm overseeing, is what the immediate customer needs are, making sure the jobs are getting moved along in a timely manner, projects are clean, subs are getting paid in a timely manner. So that's pretty much it. Then when it comes to the marketing, I spend about half my time overseeing some web-based stuff, some our web pages, LinkedIn, general stages of both our websites, also getting out in the public and meeting with insurance agents and different networking groups.
I do a lot of admin related duties, so just making sure that all of our licenses are up to date, anything that really comes up. So SERVPRO is a really team oriented company, so we try to step in and help out as much as possible. A major focus for me is billing and collections. So I do have a collections person. Her name is Leslie on my team. She's amazing. She handles a little over 80 customers now at a time. So I oversee all that and handle receiving payments and going to the bank, that sort of thing. We use WhatsApp for everything, and so if I receive a payment in the mail, or if a customer comes in, I'll put it in WhatsApp in the chat. That way anyone that looks up the customer's name can at least have that information, and if for some reason there's more questions, they can just ask me or whoever their manager is.
We're all working towards the same goal. We all want to win. At the very end of the day, we all want to win, so we work towards the same goal. We all work together. Nobody we never leave anybody behind, and it doesn't matter whether it's mitigation, reconstruction, if it's the office staff. My team is always willing to help wherever they need to be.
I believe it's the people. The process is great, but if you don't have the people that are wanting to work together on that process, you don't. When we're out here walking around the offices, you don't hear a lot of "it's not my job." That's not my job. It's how do we fix it individually or as a team, and what can we do to fix it as a team? Because SERVPRO is not just SERVPRO, and I tell this to Andy all the time. it is Andy and Glenna's business, but it's our business too, and it's a representation of ourselves, not just them. And so I think everyone here has a general feeling that this is us as a team working together.
Everyone is really open to constructive feedback. So, like for me personally, I would rather know if I'm not doing something correctly. I will not take offense to it. And that's something I learned a lot from being an adjuster, because there's so many things that can happen. Customers can feel a certain way about you, even though it's probably not in your control. So you kind of have to just look past that and, just be open to learn. And I think if your bottom line is to learn and grow and get better, and if you really care about the company, you want it to succeed. So it's good to just kind of leave that, at the door.
Everything's always, what can I help you with? We're all busy. We all have a ton of stuff on our plate, but 99% of the time, actually 100% of the time, it's what can I help you with, or how can I help? We all have a respect for each other on your time. It might be a WhatsApp message, or when you have a chance, swing by here. My office happens to be in the visual flow of everyone, so everyone just kind of flows through here. But the general feel and atmosphere is, what do you need? What can I help with?
Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're like a big family. I actually, the people that work for SERVPRO is pretty much my family on the island. I don't know anybody else. I don't really have any friends outside of SERVPRO, which is fine, but so we're just a big family, we all get along well, and, every day's a new day, everybody has a bad day. You come in, you have a bad day, but most everybody, in the office, they have bad days, but they check it at the door. They get to work, it's work time now, and we can let the other stuff slide, we can pick that stuff back up as we leave, but we all just get along really well together. You know what? It's actually pretty easy. It doesn't seem like work when you really enjoy what you're doing.
It's always very pleasant. They're always in very, for the most part, really good moods. And that makes a difference.
They have an understanding of people. They have a sensitivity for people.
You feel like you can go to them and ask them questions or ask them for, input without feeling like you're bothering them.
I'm not stressed. I don't have any stress. I come to work every day. I actually enjoy coming to work.
You're not micromanaged. You're given an expectation of a job, and you're given the goals, but they're not in here every day saying, did you do your goal from Friday? Are you on it? And that's, some people might need that, but I think for the managers here, we don't need the day-to-day. We have our discussions on a regular basis. We have our meetings. We set macro long-term goals, and I think that makes it the ability for everyone to work and do their jobs easier.
They make it where you want to do well, because they treat everyone so well and really care, and you really feel that they care. It makes you want to succeed and help the company succeed.
I miss not having Andy all the time here, because we go to Genki a lot, and Genki's a great little restaurant in town, so when he's not here, I don't go to Genki.
I wake up in the morning, and if I didn't have kids, I'd probably be here every day at like 4 in the morning. I'm such an early riser, so but it makes it pretty easy when you enjoy what you're doing. Working for Andy and Glenna, they've been really good to me and my family. They care about you. Most employers, is more of like a profit type thing. It's just about what the business is doing and about the money that they're making, and of course they care about the business, but at the same time they care about you. They care about everybody that works for this company, and that's legitimate, and they don't have to, they don't have to care about any of us as long as we're doing our job, but they're good people, easy to work for, makes it easy to come to work.
It's consistently on his desk.
This award, this is the only thing, just so everybody knows, this is the only thing that they beat me at. This is the only thing. This little award here is for reviews, and this is the only thing that they beat me at. The rest, they're not even on my level or my team's level, and you could ask them, they know. But this is for reviews. Andy and Glenna like to give out, a $200 bonus for any Google review you get. It's got to be 5 stars. His team does a good job, but it's easy to get. It's very easy to get these reviews when you're the one putting the house back together and making it pretty. My team's the one that goes and tears it all up, leaves it in shambles, So, but for the record, this is the only thing that the recon does better than my team is.